Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I'm Serious JG. So, I had a hard time finding Raul. Um, I thought he was dead. I went to Black Mountain where we found him, which is normally where the characters populate. I thought, excuse me, he wasn't there. He wasn't at the Lucky 38 casino. I thought he died. I thought he either glitched out of the game or he manually, as in Fallout 3, this will happen with NPCs. In New Vegas, I think they teleport because they figured out this is a problem. In Fallout 3, NPCs would start running at speed from one place to another and get killed by monsters on the way. Well, not necessarily monsters, but whatever hostiles are out there. So I thought Raul had died. I even started tracing a path between the Brotherhood of Steel bunker where we started Dead Money to Black Mountain. But then I got online and checked. The internet connection on my desktop's broken. My laptop's working, like you need to know that detail. But yeah, he has his shack, I forgot, and I went there. Now, I can't figure out, because if you talk to him while he's at his shack, he will repair stuff for you for caps. But I got him to rejoin me first. Now I can't get him to repair stuff. What I've done, I spent quite a bit of time off screen, because I'm wandering around. I'm trying to get my gear together. I'm going from shop to shop, buying ammo for the weapons that I'm going to be using in the next DLC. And I found combat armor, which I had left at the entrance to the Enclave Remnants bunker. I forgot all about it. Now I've got leather armor because it's lightweight, and I'm trying to get it repaired. And I'm going everywhere. I can't find enough leather armor for sale to just repair it myself. You can't get Raoul to repair it, because if you try to tell him to repair it, he'll say, "Oh yeah, let me just pull a toolbox out from behind the rock. Hey man, you gotta take me back to my shack." You take him to his shack, he he says the same thing. And if you dismiss him, he goes to the Lucky 38. So I can't get him to repair it. But while wandering around in the Air Force Base, I went up to the guy at the Air Force Base named Loyal. That for another character's description, oh, he's so great with scrap metal, he can fix anything. I thought he would fix stuff for caps, but all of his dialogue, is just like, I better get going now. When you talk to him, there's nothing else to say. But while leaving, Raul suddenly said, "Oh, it does my heart good to see that, boss." So I figured I'd start recording because I just hit some spontaneous dialogue with Raul. What are you talking about?
That loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people.
That is kind of
If
cool.
you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Loyal's using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a noble goal. At least you knew when to step back and start to take it easy. A lot of people don't. Suppose if you're happy with that kind of life, it's not so bad.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's on your mind?
Old history, boss. I grew up in a place called Hidalgo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejadas. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs
I guess
fell
we never
that
did
we
his
missed the worst
companion
of it.
quest, did we?
But things got bad quick.
Go on.
Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized, refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch. We helped who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off.
What happened then?
About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside. My whole family was trapped inside. I smelled the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died.
What happened then?
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued
Oh,
by
she's
some
still
of
going to
the
be
men
alive, and we got to help
who
her.
attacked our home. But I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
And you blame yourself for this. You can't think it was your fault. No one could stand against a dozen armed men all alone. And was stupid enough not to set a watch reserve where they got it. Wow. You can be a dick. I don't know why you would.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that for all my skills with a pistol, I couldn't help them. Anyway, that was weighing on my mind. Thanks for letting me get it out in the open, boss.
It's all good. Still, I wish I could repair this thing. I came here hoping to buy stuff, but I can't figure out. I don't know who. I don't know who you buy stuff from here. Biodiesel refinery, Boomer Museum. Mess hall, munitions storage. I'm not sure who you buy from. Well, we'll try Pearl's Barracks and then we'll give up on this place. Maybe you can buy stuff from Pearl. Grandma Pearl. And maybe I just need to give up on this dream of having perfect leather armor. Recon armor even weighs more than leather armor. That's kind of why I was hoping to get the leather armor all maxed up.
Hello, friend.
I guess I can't get any use out of her. It seems like there should be a shop around here somewhere, but... I could just immediately find the right NPC, like a named NPC who sells you stuff, or I could wander around for 2 hours and not happen to find them. Nellis Air Force Base is a big place, folks. I did find an NPC inside the hangar who mentioned this guy over here, whose name I've already forgotten. Loyal. But, yeah, it didn't really help me. Another interesting thing is that I found, I went to this guy's shop outside of Vegas and traded with him, and it was nice, and it all worked out real good. Miguel, excuse me. And then I crouched down, and like I made sure my karma was very good, and then I crouched down and I stole all of his burned books. He had like valuable stuff in his shop, but I just stole like 20 burned books. Managed to maintain very high karma because my overall karma is so high, but it's kind of funny. I just stole like the most worthless thing in the game so that I could turn them into blank magazines. And I created a bunch more I created some more magazines. You don't repair stuff, do you?
The boss here to do business?
No, I don't think he does. Be nice if he sold... Oh, leather armor reinforced. That's perfect.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Give me a shout. Let me know where you're at. Say, hey, America badass. Sorry. So we'll put this on and use that to reinforce it. I'm finally under the frickin' weight limit. I'm at the weight limit because I'm carrying a lot of ammo. I've got like about 400 rounds of 308. That's what I use for my carbine. No, not for the carbine. Excuse me, for the automatic rifle and for the sniper rifle. And then I've got over 500 rounds of my other two principals. Yeah, I'm carrying around a lot of ammo. I got about 20 pounds of 308 rounds, 10 pounds of that, 30 pounds of that. Still, it seems like I shouldn't have this much weight that I'm carrying around. It's only 15 pounds from the armor. Bighorn steaks. Yeah, I'm surprised kind of at how much this all weighs. I was a little confused. Like, I thought I bought two things of I'll sell you packs of
Here to do
cigarettes.
business?
thought I bought 2 leather armors from this one shopkeep, and I ended up only with 1. And I wonder if the weight, something glitched out and the weight got added to my total. I don't know. I'm probably crazy. Miscellaneous. The silencer doesn't have weight, does have value. I could sell that. That would be... Oh! I haven't actually equipped the silencer on that submachine gun. I bought that submachine gun that we kind of looked at in a video. Didn't actually, could get a whole lot more caps if I wanted to with, all the cigarettes.
Thanks.
For the help, big man. So let's get you to just grab some of this,
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
Well, you know what, we're not maxed out on weight, so... I guess what I'm gonna do is, head back to Novak, which is kind of my headquarters. There's Dean Domino. See, there he is. What an asshole. Head back to Novak and have a bite to eat, drink of water, and try to launch another DLC. Now that I got reinforced leather armor, not the best armor in the game, but probably the best defense you'll get from light armor, because even the combat armor is medium, and all the power armors I've been finding are heavy. Don't know whether we'll get to take Raoul with us on this DLC. Matter of fact, that's something I should have looked at before beginning. But, what conditions are condition in? Sorry, what condition my condition is in? Something crazy. So we could use a little bit of sleep. We're definitely really thirsty. Let's get our, first aid box actually has stuff in it. Empty syringes. Use that for crafting certain things. But we'll lie down just until it's 2:30 in the morning, because what better time to start a DLC, right? It is not 2:30 in the morning in the real world as I do this, by the way, in case you were thinking that. I will, you know, I got a lot of these ammos. I could, especially the 22L. What weapon is that for? I think that's my like emergency backup. Oh, the 22mm pistol. Jeez. Now that I got the silenced submachine gun. Now let me get to my inventory. Let me get the actual silencer attached to that submachine gun. See, it was interesting. I thought it gave me mod as an option, so I thought maybe... Yeah, there we go. That is a valuable gun. To be careful not to run out of ammo for this, let's leave behind the silenced pistol and the ammo for it. 22 LR, 12 gauge, 12.7. What uses the 12? 22 is for the silenced pistol. That helps a bit. That's 30-something pounds right there. But I really don't want to run out of that. What else has weight? Those are ammos. A lot of grenades I'm bringing with me. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get to bring. I think on the next DLC I actually get to bring some stuff. I could lose the assault carbine and the ammo for it. I just have to really hope, make extra sure I don't run out of these other two. But yeah, how many freaking kinds of Whoppet am I going to bring anyway? That helped quite a bit, actually. That won't make much difference. Okay, it disappeared out of my inventory, but I did pick up a bunch of extra leather armors. That's where all that weight's coming from. I don't know what happened there, but they weren't visible. Well, at this point, they're both in perfect repair. Doesn't make sense to cache one of them in to do a little bit of... but yeah, that's where all that weight was from. I knew I wasn't carrying that much ammo. But now that I've gone to the trouble of getting rid of it, I think I'll stick with this, actually. Matter of fact, if I can get it down to 150, I'll feel a little bit better. Just psychologically, I'll feel better if I get it down to 150. Well, I need to eat something anyway, right? We will eat a gecko steak. Oh, that's a weight of 2. Oh, no, it didn't. I have 2 of them. That was why. Let's save our game, and let's actually get going on a frickin' DLC. What do you say, folks? Let's set our quests over to Happy Trails Expedition, The Reunion, Midnight Science Fiction Feature. I think Happy Trails Expedition is the next DLC that we're supposed to be doing. And to do that, we have to get to Northern Passage. Interesting. We haven't actually found the H&H Tools Factory. We can hit it on the way, even if I'm not going to go in there and initiate a whatever quest is associated with the place, if it has one, if it's not just a dungeon that you can clear. But we saved our game. I don't want to get lost in all this. Yeah, you get in here, you end up finding all sorts of walls and stuff. Yeah, this is the we'll start out with this. But I saved, so if it turns out we can't bring our companions Eddie and Raul, I don't even know why I didn't have Eddie before when I started that quest. I left him behind for some reason. Maybe he kept getting killed. Hey, there's a little tete-a-tete going on over there. What up, guys? They're all friendly. I was wondering if there's a difference between the guys in jackets and the other guys. So, this may be a huge, big deal where it's going to be really hard to freaking get over there. Or maybe it won't. Okay, fine, Raul. What happened to, like, I'm going to do things to help my people? Your people need you to crawl around. It is the only thing that could save them from something. That's probably... would have been worth poking my head in there, but nah. I just do that periodically. That is in North Vegas Square. It's a new location I hadn't found before. There's an enemy of some sort over here. You know what, I should switch to the old sniper rifle. It's been a while since I had the pleasure of using it. It's got a suppressor and other awesome shit, and suddenly I can't detect the person I was heading for. The H&H Tool Factory is keeps showing up on a loading screen. Doesn't necessarily mean it's an important plot location. Could just be that it's Kind of an interesting looking location. Let's poke in real quick. See if there's an NPC waiting right at the door to tell us about exciting quest stuff that might interest us later. Activate suspicious terminal. Access hidden network drive. All cameras are forbidden. No more than 3 employees permitted in the break rooms at any time. According to the wishes of management, all bathrooms have been sealed off. Employees are requested to attend to all waste disposal needs before and after hours. Okay, that's insane. Hello, everybody. Mr. H requests the following rules be... spoken language business in English. Rooftop access is strictly prohibited. All employees must submit to random DNA screenings. To isolate the traitor gene. Something kooky's going on in here. Automated heavy turrets have been installed in both cubicle areas, central catwalks, and outside. You must have your ID pass on you. Okay, so Mr. H is insane. And, he's... Okay, you will be terminated immediately if you are seen talking to foreigners, masons, carpenters, tragic players, illegal aliens, extraterrestrials, or the Flemish. Do not make eye contact with Mr. H. So yeah, the guy's insane. It's worse than I feared. Henderson sent a 10-point memo outlining the benefits of mechanization and automation. As if I wouldn't know he's been plotting with my half-brother the entire time. I knew he was a weasel-thick traitor. From the moment I laid eyes on him, only one thing to do, one thing from the company, my father's legacy is safe forever. Cindy Lou will bring him to me, and then I will make an example. The bastard will learn why you don't cross the house. Interesting. We got a note added, which I guess is just a note. It doesn't seem to have, yeah, it's just the note that we read. If there's a quest associated with the place, reading that terminal didn't initiate it. We might already have it, and I just forgot about it, or we don't have it. As a matter of fact, it was marked on our map without us going there, so we probably do have a quest related to it, but... We are going to get going on the DLC because I spent extra money on it. And in theory, it should be more exciting. So let's get started on it. Hey, Buffalo Gourd. Buffalo Gourd, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Eddie, I sure am glad I have your enhanced sensors, buddy. What is this? Nothing. So this building here, it seems, probably isn't here. Unless you got the DLC. Unless it has nothing to do with the DLC and it just happened to be in the way. Yeah, it's just kind of there. It has nothing to do with the DLC. Like to squat down occasionally just to, you know, make sure that nothing has seen us. Because squatting allows you to determine whether or not anything has seen you. That's how it works in the real world. This game is very realistic in that way. Pretty clear out here. This isn't Raoul's shack, is it? No, it's not Raoul's shack. Raoul's shack looks totally different from this. This doesn't appear to be something we can get into. Okay. Cactus over here I thought I saw. So worried about having enough space in my inventory, and now I'm picking up random food items. You never quite seem to have enough of them for the recipes you want, but somehow you always seem to be carrying around a metric ton of them. Wow, we're awfully close. Oh, here it is. The Northern Passage. It's a grave. The D on the grave is for Dracula. I could dig it up. I don't have a shovel. I think you need shovels to dig up graves, right? In this game? Yeah. Well, I've probably got a shovel back in Novak. Now I can fast travel here. And there's a... Oh, I just saved here anyway. Oh no, that's the preview image I'll have if I save here, I guess. There's a good chance that I'll won't get to keep my party anyway. But let's go to Novak and grab a shovel and dig up this grave because hey, why not? Excuse me. I didn't intend to have a full video worth of stuff between DLCs, but it looks like it's come to pass anyway, so I might as well just spend the last few minutes getting ready for the DLC. Yeah, I didn't want you guys to miss that little dialogue Raul had talking about, you know, his tragic past and stuff. I look pretty badass in this. I got the ranger cap on, the leather armor. Don't look as good as Sally Smiles or whatever her name was from the beginning of the game looked in leather armor, but you know, who does? I did get a whistle recently from a female coworker messing with me, but yeah, I was dressed up in like a suit for a meeting. I don't normally dress up in a suit. Oh, no shovel. Well, crap, that was a waste of time. Alright, in that case, I will just call it a video just a little on the early side, and when we come back, I think it's on the early side, I don't even know. Not really. It's like 3 minutes early. So we'll call it a video, and when we come back, we'll get going on the next DLC. I'm the Serious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you'll join me next time for more of Fallout New Vegas. In fact, next time it'll be Fallout New Vegas, Honest Hearts.